What's up, family? It's King David 314 checking in. I know I haven't really made too many videos in a while. Picked up a temporary roommate, been kind of distracted lately, so I haven't been going as hard on the video game as I would like. Not the video game, but the videos, you know what I'm saying, the video feed from me to you. Concerning my views on mostly black empowerment issues. For those of you who don't know, I speak about black issues, black empowerment issues, the history behind things like the Confederate flag, the history behind the Confederate flag, racism and heritage, you know what I'm saying, talking about, the end game, community sticking together. These are the videos that I've done, and, so I'll be on that and just do a little vlog from me to you. And I mean, that's it. You see, I got my hood on for no significance, really. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's a black thing, whatever, but I just got my hood on. I'm kind of bald headed. Those of y'all can see, Nick bald headed, so sometimes I like to put on the hood. Got this nice little shirt that I got, little shirt, hoodie. It's nice. I got a white one like it. Similar. Same style, everything. You know what I'm saying? Shirt real comfortable. But the reason why I wanted to make this video today, and I wanted to make it last week, but like I say, picked up a roommate, you know what I'm saying? I'm helping my fellow brother out. He a good dude, got caught up in a bad situation. So I opened up my doors to him. Of course you gotta break bread, family. I want you to know that. You open up your home to somebody and they stand there. Don't be afraid to tell them to break bread. Hey, you supposed to be staying here, you break bread, and then you put food in the house, put food in my fridge, in my pantry. Put something on the light bill, put something on the gas. If you got water, put a little something on the water. Shit. You ain't finna be staying here for free. And that's what we gotta understand. I don't know if this is so much of a black issue as maybe a people issue. But a lot of times people get caught up in the situations. It happens. Then they need to come crash on your couch. Oh, don't worry, you can stay here for free. All the while, you not getting no money. So that means your bills. So now you got an extra person in your house. That means your grocery bill gonna go up, your gas, your light, all your everything you pay for as far as your utilities is concerned is gonna go up. So I say that to say this. That's my dude. I kept it a buck with him. Hey, you can stay here. You know what I'm saying? I will open up my doors to you, nigga. You're gonna have to break bread. Give me X amount of dollars. Now, what transaction we got going on is between us. But hey, give me X amount of dollars. You can crash on the couch, nigga. Hey, and he a stand-up guy, though. He a stand-up guy. And it's another thing. If you got a friend who crashing on your couch, if they really a friend, they gonna break bread with you off tops just because they respect you and then, whatever. So, dude went to the store, called me, hey, Dave, yeah, I'm at the store, nigga. I got some stamps. Oh, yeah, nigga, I got some chicken. I love chicken. Black people love chicken. White people do too. We all love that yard bird. He like, yeah, put food in the house. Shit, okay, I ain't even say shit about no food. Like, dude, it just got there that Friday, that Saturday. That nigga ate. Sunday, it was Sunday. Dude, like, yeah, food. Okay, cool. Now, I'm charging him to stay here. I ain't trying to break his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to break your people's pockets, right? You should get some type of monetary incentive for them to stay here, and that monetary incentive is money, right? And I mean, groceries help too, because groceries cost money, but money is this whole catalyst. And okay, so then I had to holler at my man, because I knew him, you know what I'm saying, because I seen a nigga on the street all the time. We got to chopping it up, okay, whatever. So I knew him, but I didn't know him, right? And it ain't like this the first time I done had somebody stay in my house. Had another nigga stay in my house, and he played me. And you know who you are, but I ain't even gonna trip off for it, bruh, because it's cool. You go ahead and do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'll take that L and I'll keep pushing and make something better for myself. But dude, here, everything on the up and up. I knew him, right? But I didn't know him. So I'm like, hey, you stay here, break bread, X amount of dollars for every 2 weeks. That's when you get paid, every 2 weeks. So you break me out X amount of change every 2 weeks. Then we cool, right? So he knew that off tops. He like, man, I'm just trying to get out of this little situation over here with Korea, trying to get out that place, and try to find somewhere better to stay temporarily, you know what I'm saying, until the brother get back in his own apartment. And then I say, well, now I don't trust a whole lot of people. I'm telling you that right now. I don't trust a whole lot of people. You can ask anybody who knows me. My circle is tight, extremely tight, like a closed fist. I got a few people, confidants, that I truly fuck with. And if you're watching this video, you know who you are. So ain't gotta do no shout outs and nothing like that. But your friends, you know what I'm saying? You know your friends, but you know what I'm saying? There's like levels of friendship. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, right? My innermost circle, all my top-notch guys and females, right? All my stand-up friends, like people I've known for years. Like, I'll take a bullet for any one of these motherfuckers. Friends like that, right? And then, outside of that, you have friends, but more so acquaintances. So now you have a whole lot of people on this outer circle, right? So you're in the center, I'm in the center. There's a most intimate circle around me. There's a small circle around me. And then there's a larger circle around that. Okay? And like I say, those are your acquaintances. Those are people you're cool with, but y'all don't really, y'all don't really run in the same circles. Like, you know each other from somewhere. Maybe you went to school together. Maybe y'all used to work a job. Like, y'all cool, but y'all don't really kick it like that. But you ain't got no issues, you know what I'm saying? But these are people you don't mess with on the regular unless they on the book or the gram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. So these are the people who essentially are just acquaintances. You know them, you cool with them. Hey, when you see them, it's all love. You'll kick it with them any day of the week. If they need something, you probably try to help them out. And then you have strangers, right? People you don't even really know, just You know, just people who just randomly talk to you. Just, you know, on some shit. Oh, yeah, da-da-da. You know how people do. Sometimes you can be sitting at a bench. Somebody just sit down, start talking to you. At least me, you know, maybe people want to talk to me. I don't know. Especially drunks. Drunks seem like you got to talk to me. But like, all these people you see, wherever, you got to come holler at me. So anyways, so dude was at the acquaintance level. Kinda. He was somewhere between a stranger and an acquaintance. Cause I seen dude all the time. Chopped it up with him every now and again. And that was it. But ground rules is this. Break bread. And when I leave, you leave. So I say that to say this. The trust factor has to be there. And, you know, he was like, well, how come I just can't stay in the house? Like, I don't steal. I don't do none of that. Woody wow, I'm just going to be asleep or playing the game or something, watching a movie. And, you know, like I just had to tell him, I was like, hey, nobody stays in my house. Nobody stays in my house. Nobody. I done had partners that's closer than you need places to stay. Nope, nigga can't stay in my house. Nope. Hey, I live in a single bedroom apartment, me and my pit bull Dino. And it's cool. It's my space. I don't really like another man in my space. You see what I'm saying? And I mean that's some grown man, that's some, you know, real king type shit right there. You know, another grown man don't want another grown man in his space. Right? Especially when it's only a 1 bedroom, a 2 bedroom, and we roommates, we going half on everything. You know, that's a little different. But this is my space. And I told him, like, hey man, when I leave, you gotta leave. And I'm like, look, this is the way it is. I ain't giving no explanation. Like, this is the way it is. I say, now, old boy who stayed in my house played me the last time. He like, oh, cause of him, I can't stay here like that. No. So I finally had to tell him the other day. He like, man, I wish I'd stay here, man. You know, I wish I could stay here while you not here, cause I be, you know, going to work, doing what I do, average person, making moves, making runs. And so finally, I'm like, look, man, if you're gonna stay here, first of all, trust is earned. It's not given. Let me repeat that. Trust is not given. It's earned. Trust is earned. You have to go through the trials and tribulations of being my friend or being an acquaintance who kind of started to move into that friend circle. Okay. The trust factor has to be there, nigga. You have to prove yourself. Right now, we see each other. We fuck with each other. We cool. We smoke one time. Okay. Whatever. But what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought. Damn. Well, it don't matter. Anyways, long story short, it's you know, the trust factor. It's gotta be there. I told the nigga, you gotta earn my trust. That's what I was gonna say, nigga. You gotta earn my trust. Trust is earned. It ain't given. So I'm like, you can stay here while I'm not here. So this has been like 2 weeks he been staying here. So I'm like, okay, you can stay here when I'm gone, but you gonna have to break bread on this electric bill, right? I feel like, okay, you sleeping on the couch, you here for a couple hours. I ain't gonna really charge you for electric. But now, if you talking about being here on your off days and shit like that, and when I ain't home, because when I'm not home, everything off except for maybe the air conditioner, the furnace when it's cold. But you got like extra body staying here, so the TV gonna be on, the PS3 gonna be on, that gonna be on, this gonna be on. Man, this nigga staying here, and that's body heat, so that's extra energy going to my window units. So my shit going up. So I'm like, okay, you know, like, so what is you saying, Dave? I'm like, look, bruh, I already told you what I'm saying. You can stay here, but you gonna need to break bread on this light bill. Dude, oh man, I told you I ain't like that, dog. And nigga broke bread, and he did that. So he was staying here for 2 weeks, nigga got paid. Hey, slid that money right into my hands. I was like, okay, bro, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You a stand-up guy. Just like the OG who used to work in my gig, who I was training for, took me home a couple times. And I told him that I was going to smoke with him because I smoke weed. Smoke a lot of weed. And that's a conversation for another day. But I use weed to commune with brothers and sisters through the medicinal herb, the God's green tree. So I'm like, look, I'm going to smoke with you. And I'm like, when I get paid, because it was an off-pay week, I was like, when I get paid, Ray, I got you. Man, I ain't worried about it, man. You know, man, I was just doing it out of my kindness of my heart. I ain't even worried about that little money, man. I was like, no. I gotta pay you something for dropping me off. Even though, nigga, you was in the area, you was getting ready to go to your partner house. And even though it really wasn't no big deal, you know what I'm saying? I broke bread with OG before he quit, and he appreciated it. He was like, man, you stand-up guy. He's like, yeah, you a real nigga. You said you was gonna break bread. He's like, you did. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey, and I got a blunt for us too. That was his last day, that Friday or whatever it was. Gave him his money. Here you go. Bam. Dropped about $10. I think it was about $10. Dropped about $10. And shit, we rolled to the crib. Dropped me off. Shit, we smoking a blunt. I got a chance to chop it over him for last time. Cool ass OG, man. Shout out to Ray. Ray, a cool ass little old head. But you know, I had really intended to make this video about protesting and what's going on with it, why it's not working, or why it is working. I was going to explore that, but I guess trust is good too, you know what I'm saying? And I guess if you want to tie this into the dominant society, you got to watch these cats in the dominant society, aka white people, okay? You gotta watch them. Just like if you seen that NWA movie, you seen Jerry Heller offered everybody that cash for that contract. They didn't have no royalties, no nothing. All they had was $75,000 in their pocket. And Jerry Heller screwed over NWA. And that's why Q was like, hold up. That's my money anyways. If y'all ain't seen the NWA movie, I suggest you check it out. So, when it comes to trust, don't be so quick to trust anybody. You know what I'm saying? Let the people earn your trust. Don't just open up your heart. That's how you're going to get hurt. Love, that's how you're going to get screwed financially, spiritually. You know, if you go into a church, and I go to church sometimes, I believe in God, you know, But you going to church and you worshiping your God. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what I was gonna say. But anyways, oh yeah, like I was getting ready to say, I'm tripping today. But you go to church, don't just trust the pastor. And they was talking about this, I think it was the 5150 show, especially black people, especially us. We go to church, we trust pastor. Anything pastor do, anything pastor say is right. Anything the deacon do is right. Cheating, deacon cheating, pastor cheating, got multiple kids inside this one congregation by these females. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Or this dude lying to you, even if he not one of those guys, even if he one of those preachers who's, doesn't get into scandals, doesn't sleep with the women in the congregation, lying to you about scripture that you're not checking out. Like my father always says, trust but verify. Right? Trust but verify. Especially with those in a dominant society. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Don't quote me on this, but I believe it was him it was definitely a man, when he said that roughly every time the white man gives you something, gives you a bag, every time the white man gives you a bag, it's got a trick in it. Right? And a lot of us black folk too, a lot of us black folk are giving us other black folk trick bags, and we need to stop doing that. We gotta stop. You wouldn't get no white man no trick bag. Oh yes sir, Mr. White Man, I'll do anything for you. Here you go, Mr. White Man, here you go. We still conditioned into thinking that the white man is the greatest thing on earth. But whatever, man, like I say, trust but verify. I trusted my man, stay in my house. So far, nothing has came up missing. Right? Go to work. You do whatever. You ain't got no key now. Nigga ain't got no key. When you pay half these bills and half this rent, you can have a key. Not like dude asked for a key, but that goes for anybody, male and female. If your girl asks you for a key, tell her when you start putting half the bills in your name and paying them off, you know what I'm saying, taking your half, bam, pay that, take my half, bam, pay that, you have a key. If you ain't paying no bills, if you ain't breaking no bread on these utilities, you can't have no key. Plain and simple. You know what? I think that's all I got. Going on 24 minutes now. This is officially the longest video I have ever done. Congratulations to me and everybody who's watched this video. All my other videos were like right around 14 minutes. I think the last one was possibly 16. Whatever, 16, something like that. I had problems verifying my YouTube account, but now that I got that taken care of, I can go ahead and upload full-length videos. So, 24 minutes. Hit me up, King David 314 at YouTube, Google Plus. You can hit me up on the Gram and Twitter at Fly Till I Die. That's FLYTILLDIEE. And I think that's it. Hit me up, like, comment, subscribe, like it, dislike it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I like criticism, constructive criticism. Trolls are going to be trolls, but hey, you don't like what I'm saying? Hey, let's talk about it. Maybe we can come to an understanding. I'm King David, and I'm out. Peace.